In my in my perspective, cybersecurity is not only for the organization purpose, it is also for the professional purpose. Professional purpose. Let me talk. I mean, personal as well as not only professional, personal as well. Okay. One second. Okay. Right. So, as I said, you cybersecurity will be helpful for personal life as professional life. Why I am talking about personal life and professional life? Okay. Anyone? Can anyone give an example why it is helpful for personal and professional?
Yeah, professional, it's as we discussed, it's companies data we are going to secure as a team.
Okay. Right. What about personal?
Personal means like our laptops, we are going to be laptop or system. We are going to secure our data from hackers.
Okay. Right. So anyway, these three parameters we use to secure from hackers, right? Right. Now, first case. Let me go with a small scenario and small example. When I talk about personal information, right? Let me take a password as an example. How many, I mean, like every person, every member nowadays have their own email ID, right? When I talk about email ID, everyone have their own personal email ID and that is secured with.
virtual space ভিতরে রইব উইন্ডো ভিতরে
Sorry,
সেটাও দেখে চেক করো না
someone please, can you mute? Shake or something. Can you please mute? Okay, right. Every email has individual passwords to you. Now, for example, can anyone let me know that how I can identify your email? For example, I was been targeting someone, let's say X person. Now I am going to target, my target person is Ram, let us say. If I were been targeting Ram, what is the possible way to identify his details, like email or something? Tell me.
By sending a message, normal message like getting offer. If you click.
Malik, coming to the base point, I want to target Ram first of all, and when I want to target a Ram, I don't know about him. Or else, my first question is, I want to select a target. That target person is Ram or something, X or Y or Z. How I can select a target person? First question.
Maybe we that person, if it is celebrity or something.
Forget about celebrities and all. Let us take an example. Malik, I'm a hacker. You are a normal person. I was targeting you.
Sir,
I want to target you.
can you mute everyone? Your voice is not clear.
Voice is not clear.
Other people's voice are interfering in your voice.
Mute all. Yes. So it's been mute. Now it is
What?
fine.
Clear. Your voice is clear.
Okay. Okay. Right. Now let me talk about the case. Right. So Malik, right? We were been discussing.
Yes.
If I want to target you, but I don't know the target, and I want to fix the target, how I can get it? How I can select it? First of all, from which sources I can get it to select? Because if I want to do hacking or if I want to implement something, first of all, I need to have a target. How I can reach the target or how I can get the target?
Like social engineering.
Yes, exactly. Right. What would be why you take it as social engineering?
It accessible to everyone, right?
It is accessible to everyone. Your name, please, Anjesh.
Yes.
Anjesh. Okay. Thanks, Anjesh, for that info. Now, coming to your point, you have social engineer, I mean, social media platform account, something like Facebook, LinkedIn, or whatever it may be, Instagram.
Yes.
Okay. Coming to the point straightly, how many members are there in your Facebook and Instagram as a friends?
Like 100 to 200.
100 to 200. Okay, good count. Now, can you confirm me whether these 100 to 200 members are known to you?
Probably lot of members.
Think again. Think my question re.
Almost I know.
So the answer would be yes or no.
No.
Because if it is yes, 101%, you know those guys are 200 members. If no, there should not be, there is no scope for almost, then it is no.
No, I think.
No. And a question to you, if you are not known, I mean, like you, as you said that you have 100 people and 200 people, right? Now my question is, if you don't know those guys and those you don't know those people, why you accepted those? You yourself reached them, or if they send a request to you?
They send a request to me.
Okay, so you haven't intervened anything, they have sent a request to you. Now my question is, why you accepted it, and what are all the strategies you have performed to accept it?
Might be
Just
mutual friends.
mutual friends. Okay, the mutual friend is known to you.
Sir,
Yes.
might the activities match with my activities, their hobbies match with.
Activities matching. Okay, fine. Right. When I talk about mutual friends, when I talk about activities, Afzal, first of all, if I was a hacker, can't you think me that I would be observing you in the platform to get in touch with you or to get a relationship with you? As you said that activities and all, right? And I would be observing what type of posts you are been sharing, what type of scenarios you are been accessing, what the links you are been resharing, how frequently you are using, and how often you are sending in a messages kind of scenarios and all. Am I right? Now, if I was being a hacker, do you don't think that I would be reading all these cases and I would be entering into you? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Coming to the point. Now, anyhow, you accepted, and I got to know that you are been interested in cricket, you are been interested in shopping, you are been interested in forums, blah blah blah. Okay. Now, based on that, I have selected a target stating as the target name is Ram. Now the target is fixed. Okay, right. So what are all the possible ways I can able to attack this RAM? First case, as I know that he is a social, Facebook person, and he can able to, on frequent basis, he has been accessing Facebook, and he is interested in IPL, and he is interested in forums, shoppings. Then, based on his scenarios, and also when you accept this particular profile, your profile will be completely accessible to this particular person, right? If Ram accepted me, then I can able to read the entire information of Ram. This is the first case I will be talking. Am I right? Including your name and your complete profile. Where do you work? Where do you stay? And what and as a human beings, we have one habit. Of course, we will be praying to God in the morning, and we will be taking, like saying good night to our parents. Is being done or not? I'm not sure. But nowadays, every person, when we woke up, we see the status of WhatsApp. We keep the status of WhatsApp. And in the night, we'll be checking out how many members viewed and what is the status in my Facebook, what I need to upload. This is what happening in the real time. Am I right? Okay, fine. Now, coming to this part, entire information is available, right? Keep aside with this particular. Coming to, when I have targeted you, definitely in the platform, I can able to recognize your email ID, right? Can I able to recognize my email, your email ID from the platform?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now, for example, now I targeted Ram and I know Ram mail ID. Let us take ram@gmail.com. Right. First case. How would I know the RAM password? How to get RAM password? First case. Not only RAM. This has been applicable to everyone. Let me show you. 95% of the people will keep their passwords as dictionary passwords. Coming to the part of dictionary, what is meant by dictionary? Your passwords will be a combination of your first name, last name, along with your engineering rule number, or else your date of birth, or else any special date combination with your siblings details or some known person details. Your password will be in this combination only, if I am not wrong.
Yes, sir. Something like that.
It's been something like that, right? Let us take, if it is something like that, I can able to pull the details from Facebook platform, from this platform. Your name, surname is available, your name is available, your date of birth is available, your engineering details will be available, your certificate number is available. Everything is available. Am I right? Now coming to this particular part. Okay. Now I got your password something by guessing. As your password is dictionary password or generic password, we call it as dictionary password or generic password. Now, how many members are using smartphone? The question is bad. I think the question is wrong. First case, everyone using smartphone right now, right? Everyone using smartphone, and everyone is using key patterns for locks, fingerprints kind of scenario. And in connecting to that, everyone using your UPI IDs, everyone using your debit cards, credit cards. Now, please confirm me. In this session, I see approximately 100 people are there. In this 100 people, I can guarantee, I can bet that your phone screen password will be 4-digit or 6-digit, and that 4-digit or 6-digit will be 101% your engineering roll number or your date of birth or your parental information, or your lucky numbers, or the combinations, or any special dates will be these numbers. Please confirm me if I am wrong. Do anyone have apart from these? Please confirm me.
Yeah, I have a different password.
Okay, fine.
I always try to make as hard as possible the pattern, so I always change my password.
Okay, so you will be going with a pattern, not with the digits, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are Sudarshan, right?
Uh,
Sudarshan. Right, I'll come to you, Sudarshan, in a couple of minutes. Others, please. So the silence makes that answer would be same, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thanks. Now, can I correlate this one to many? Now, your 6-digit or 4-digit pattern will be quite similar to your UPI IDs. Please stop me when I was wrong.
Sir, you are totally right.
Then, moving on, and the UPI IDs which you are using in all sectors will be same, and the same parameter of patterns you will be implementing for your debit card and credit card as well. And you will be creating the same numbers for your banking applications, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And
Well, if we have a lot of bank account, then
yes,
we have.
obviously we'll be doing this. Now
Mm.
tell me, if I target any person, let us take, I was been targeting Ram, how much time do I take to get his information if I was been concentrating him? Now tell me how cyber attack is happening in terms of like emails, in terms of account compromised. Can't we think that there is something human intervention? That is human intervention is nothing but human errors, obviously. Right. Now going back to Sudarshan. Sudarshan, you said that you are using patterns,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
coming to your patterns, 101% the pattern will be something related to your letters, or you will be having a numbering matching patterns. Correct me?
Kind of. So,
Okay. Coming to this particular part, if you are using a alphabetic pattern, 101% you use different type of patterns which is quite similar to your siblings or the known person names are familiar to you.
sir, I think it's little bit funny, but I
Of course.
mostly
See,
check.
coming to that particular part as well. Please confirm me for the digits first case.
Kind of, I always prefer digit type patterns like
Yeah, right.
pink
Okay,
color and
you go with
dots.
the digit type pattern. Now, again coming to the digit type pattern, this digit type pattern will not be correlated with your numbers, which is available from your social media. As I said, that date of birth combinations or your what you call numerical psychological value, numerology value, whatever it may be, will not be the same.
Yeah, most cases that is same,
Okay,
except my screen password. Mostly my
of course,
every
leave it
account
about
password
that.
is same.
Yeah, see. Now you said that you are using the pattern, but if the hacker was trying, then definitely it would be an something, right? He can able to take and he can able to do that, right? Obviously.
Yes, sir.
So this is what I was saying. Now tell me how many members uses extra layer protection to your passwords or to your accounts?
In
I
both
mean
of the
like two-way authentication, we call it as multi-factor authentication. First level would be your password. Second level would be something related to an OTP kind of scenario.
We are seeing multiple factor, but not for my personal details. Like if you're using
Yeah,
this
see,
account,
organization will have that policies definitely that has to be implemented, and there will be a policy enforcement. Do you think that in my organization, what would be my password length? Can anyone guess? And we have multi-factor authentication.
Even though we know now, it's required multi
Yes, of
factor
course.
authentication.
Even it is known. I mean, I'm saying that we have multi-factor authentication in place. Prior to this, what would be my password policy and length
Yeah,
of
it's
the character?
minimum 8 characters with including letter, capital letter, special character, number.
Okay. So in our organization, for each and every employee, the minimum characters of the password length is 32 characters. Is it strange? 32 characters is the minimum length because in the recent days, couple of weeks back, our password policy and the password length is minimum 24 characters. We got some brute force attempt and that got successful for 24 characters. Now we moved to 32 characters recently. And the password rotation we made is for 30 days. Previously it was 45 days. Now we made it to 30 days for password rotation. Okay. Now, in these 32 characters, we generally not use surname, first name, last name, any date of birth, any serial number in the sense 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and any characters like sequence QWERTY like this, ASDF, this also is not available. So one uppercase, lowercase, alphanumeric, special character, functional keys. These are mandatory for password creation. Because why we are going with this particular one in the sense, in upcoming days, I will show you how brute force will take an advantage. So for 3 characters or 4 or 10 characters, how brute force will work, we will see with some script. Okay. So as I say that, based on the human interventions, majority of the cyber attacks happening. Okay, this is about passwords. For example, when I talk about emails, see, emails are playing a crucial role. Let me say you simple panda. Year 2024 and 25 statistics, 85% of cyber attacks happened via phishing. Do you know what is phishing?
Yeah, they will send fake mails.
Yeah.
They send fake mails or links
Yes.
related to interest.
Can I say that, for example, if someone like Ram is been interested in IPL, if I was a hacker, I would be sending that he is been interested in IPL. Now IPL season is going on. So get a chance to meet your favorite cricketer Dhoni, Virat Kohli in the IPL. Please register. Will it won't work for him?
Yeah,
Tell me.
in cases it work.
So now the question here is, how I got to know he has been interested in IPL?
They consistently post about the cricket in the social
Social
medias.
media, right? Now see how the correlation is applying. Social media is taking an advantage for hackers to check the information. Based on that, hackers are designing something and they have been taking an advantage. See, in future classes, we'll see that how they will be diverting and how they will be enrolling these particular details. When you click that, where the link will be redirected and what the information you are going to share there, I'll show you some practically. It will be related to a cross-site scripting, simple to say that. We'll see that particular. Okay, based on that, he is grabbing your data from your end and from social media. And one more platform we will be having. How someone will guess our passwords if you are not been enrolling anything in the social media. And we have one more forum to grab your passwords or information, which I call it as mafia. We will, when we will be entering into the shopping mall, one person will be coming along with us and say that, sir, please fill the form. You will be getting gift coupons, gift coupons. Have anyone faced this kind of scenario?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
When you face that, have you filled this
they're
data?
asking.
మీరు ఫిల్ చేశారా ఈ డేటాని? Have you filled this data?
In most cases, I say
Yes or
no.
no? I mean, like, see, in these cases, we'll not be having most or not. I mean, like, completely, it should be yes or no.
Yes, yes, mostly yes.
Yes, mostly yes. Now the question here is, what type of information you filled? 101% your phone number, your name, your email ID, and your contact details and address, something real. So what is happening, in this 100% when you fill this in couple of days, you will be receiving a call, come and collect a gift, and you will be having this. They will encourage for tourism kind of scenarios. Okay, that is one case. Now what happens? They will create an Excel sheet of your data and they will send to this data to a corporate. That is called, they will sell your data to the corporate. Right. Now keep ahead for this corporate. How we will be getting calls on daily basis with different tasks. Spam calls వస్తాయి మనకు. We are calling from HDFC, we are calling from ICICI, we are calling from Open Plats, we are calling from this blah blah blah, we are calling from the product, please buy this blah 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 blah. How do you think that you will be getting these calls? Now,
Few business, they will collect all the emails and phone numbers they are selling in as a group.
yes, yes. There is a forum where the entire information will be sold. I mean, like, peoples will be selling these information from different sources. Now, when you enter these type of data, they will enter this one in Excel, and this guys will send to one of the company. Now, hacking professionals will collect this particular information from that company, and they will start analyzing your profiles in social media. Based upon your social media, they will keep 5 columns in your profile. As one, you have given your name, phone number, and email ID, something related to your date of birth or anniversary if required. Now, based on that, they will start searching in the social media and they will create extra 5 columns, and that 5 columns they will design a password combinations based on these metrics. Now, after designing these particular passwords, these guys will keep your data for sale in the dark web. Now, hackers will pursue this and try to log. This is called a mafia. So, be conscious while you're filling something. Okay. And one more example, as a humans, we have one more habit. Every 3 years, we are changing our phones, right? Smartphones. What we will be doing? We'll be selling our old phone and we'll be buying our new phone. Now, can't you think that in your old phone, your data will be available? Where your second-hand phones will be going? Do you know that? These phones, we have a separate enrollment. Gujarat and Bihar side, people will collect that and they will take out the chips and they will collect the entire information which is available in that particular book. And if there is some pictures, if there is some data, they will collect it from the chips and they will post it in different categories.
Sir, but
So
we
be conscious while you are selling your second hand. Yeah, please. Someone is saying something.
Right. In every cases, people reset their phone, then they sell.
See, reset the phone will be on the application, not on the chip level. Android will be interlinked with chip. From there, they will be collecting. So, anyone have any idea about Microsoft microprocessor?
Yes, yes.
Microprocessor. So, what the microprocessor will do?
It's perform.
8096 processor and చెప్పేసి చదువుకున్నాం.
Yes, yes. We are easy
Hmm.
student only.
Okay, nice. In that case, you will be having more knowledge. Yeah, tell me, Malik, please.
Yeah, it's perform operations. It is going to be collect the data and perform the operations.
So, your operating system, whatever we have been installing on that, but doesn't have the capability to collect this information in the chip. You have some pins and all, right? Each and every pin will act as something, right?
Yes.
So can't you think that will collect the information from your phone? Yes or no?
Yes.
So obviously, based on this metrics, these things will go on. That's why majority of the cases they ask to crush our phone, but if we crush our phone, we will not get a single penny. But when we got this particular scenario, 101% we will be getting a money or a cashback. We'll be going for that. If I sell my iPhone, previous version, they will be giving 20,000, 30,000, and then I'll be going for the new version. If I crash it, what happens? This 20,000 will disappear to me. That is was the human psychology. From there itself, the hackers are trying to gain the information. See, I'm not saying for every phone it will be, but there is a probability.
Sridhar, I have a question
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah, please.
For example, you said I'm purchasing my right now latest iPhone, old phone I'm going to sell. In that case, we are going to format, right? Everything, reset the data.
That is
Then
what I'm saying. You have been
everything.
formatting on the iOS level, and
Hmm.
iOS have an interlink with chip. Now hackers will collect the information via chip, not from the iOS.
Means in chip, the data will be stored still
Yes, yes, obviously,
permanent. Okay.
yes. So what
Sir,
the motherboard will play a role as you are EC student, what the board will be doing?
I think formatted data also we can recover last
Yes,
seven
that is
times,
what.
Yes,
8
that is that point I know that. It's
So
formatted data
yeah,
also.
yes. See, if for simple example, I can say, if your laptop was crashed, You will rush somewhere to one of the center and you request him to retain the data. How he will retain it?
Yeah, yeah, I understood.
Got it? That is what simple technique. I mean, like we don't need to go in deep way about that. Simple banda, your laptop is crashed. When you open it, it is simply showing blank. Now, even if you formatted and if you install new operating system and you go to some vendor and say, ask him to get your previous data, yes, we can able to grab that. Of course, hackers is grabbing that information. As a forensic analyst, will pull the data from the disk and they will check it out. What is happening?
Okay, now what is the steps we are going to take to prevent this?
To prevent what?
And like selling mobile, it is a what is the best option? Selling a
See,
mobile to
first case, $1 million question. Frankly speaking, we doesn't have an accurate answer for this because as a human tendency, we have to sell. Only thing is, we can trust the people where we are buying. That is, if you are buying in an Apple phone, sell it to Apple person, Apple store. That is the only. I mean, based on the trust. And I'm not sure whether they will be pulling out or not. 101% there is a probability, but compared to others selling to third-party sites and all, obviously it would be bit secure. See, this is what if something is been prevented and protected, if you can't able to do anything the attack, then the cybersecurity does not have any demand to in the market. Do you agree with me?
So, but the memory of the microprocessor is very less, right? Can it store all the data which we are having in the phone?
Less in the sense,
I mean, it's limited memory, I think, right,
of
of
course,
microprocessor.
right. When you talk about limited parameters, let us take about MB. If it be your phone is something GB and your chip will be something related to MB as your processor. In that MB, some sensitive information. Do you think that sensitive information may not be captured in that?
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
yes,
That
definitely
is what.
like sensitive data passwords.
Yeah, obviously.
Like
See,
catch.
I'm not saying that every phone or every case will be taken and every data can be pulled out. There is some limitations, there is some scenarios. See, if I was targeting you, I will not be targeting the entire cases. I will target only where I required and what I required. That's it. Ultimately, everyone is going for money, right? End of the time, that I need to convert into money. That is what everyone will be doing in this case.
Hello.
Yeah,
Uh,
Murli. Yeah,
Found out.
yeah,
So,
please.
in creating new password or changing new password, Google is asking save the password. In this time also, there is any chance to leak our password?
Yes, obviously. Have you heard about cookies?
Yeah.
What the cookies will be doing?
Cookies will store that password and email in
Okay,
your website.
forget about cookies. Many of the people doesn't know cookies, right? I'll show you simple example. Do anyone know that where your couple of passwords will save in your PC? Save your
Credential
passwords,
manager.
right? Very good, excellent.
Website we use a database system to save our to grab our
That is third party Sudarshan. No need to worry. We have direct application. If you can able to see my screen, was it visible? Just give me a minute. I'll share my entire screen. Okay. Now see this. If I was trying to do, is it visible, right?
yes sir.
Yes, yeah.
Now, if I click on this, see here, web credentials and Windows credentials. When I click here, can't I have this one password? Windows credentials as well. See here, something.
Yes, yes, Sridhar, we are able to see.
Yes. If I click on that, it will automatically open. Now, each and every system password will be saved in the credential managers. Now, if I got a control over your system, I can't able to take these credentials.
Yes, we can. Yes, you can access. You can save, and you can.
That is what. When you save your cookies, obviously the data will be available in the PC. So we recommend not to share or not to save your information in the cookies.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Hema, please.
We have a two-step verification also in Google.
Yes, we have two-step verification. With the two-step verification, you can able to protect somewhat.
So if they hack us, then we know two-step verification can send the notification. Then we know now.
That is what two-step verification will help you to protect the information. Got my point? For example, if I know your password, if you have two-step verification, then it would be somewhat difficult to me to access. There is some other mechanisms to bypass this one as well. But compared to the first one, it would be a bit tricky one. Okay?
Sir, I have one clarification.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Here we have first level authentication, second level authentication, third level authentication.
Okay.
So as of now, nowadays, cybersecurity will which one is suitable, best suitable for cybersecurity, right?
Which one is suitable in the sense? I didn't get you.
Yeah, first level authentication means we'll provide the security for by using password.
Okay.
Second level authentication means we need to provide the password along with the OTP. And third level authentication also as well, like yeah. Nowadays, cyber security will provide the more securable on which one?
See, it's not like that. For example, as you said that you are been using two level of authentication. When you use your password 1234, and the second level password authentication will be your mobile number.
Okay.
Do you don't think that I can able to hack your details, email, even if you have a second level of authentication?
Yes,
Using
we can access mobile messages also.
Yes, obviously. By using
Yes, sir, it is
keyloggers.
possible. It is there. Nowadays, hackers
Yeah.
is cracking the mobile OTP too.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
We can, I mean, like, I don't want to go with the cracking of your OTPs. Simple way. If I know your phone number, I will something inject on your phone via SMS. A keylogger will be installed, even you doesn't know that. Now, whatever the keys you are typing, whatever the messages you are reading, whatever the content you are seeing, that I can able to read. Now your password is 1234. When you enter that particular 1234, you will be receiving an OTP notification. Then I can able to see via keyloggers, and I can enter that particular OTP and I can access.
Yes, sir. Like the parental system currently available in the phones for the parent who can access their child's phone.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and one more clarification. So
Yeah.
nowadays, the cyber crimes are more popular. So many people are lost the money in the cyber crime, the part of cyber crime. So yeah, so people are sending some link into a mail or WhatsApp. So simply click on the link, it will deduct some amount from the account.
Yeah.
So, but bankers saying like without OTP we can't deduct the money from your account, like. But some people are simply clicking the link, so the money will deduct from the account.
See, that is what they are bypassing OTP scenario, or else OTP has been receiving. Maybe the OTP will not receive to that particular person. Maybe they have been generated a forwarding.
But anyhow, the bank websites will follow some firewall, security firewalls, right?
Babu, I will give an example to you. For example, you have an account in ICICI Bank. I was an hacker and I was trying to access your banking information. Now,
Okay.
what I did, somehow I got your access to bank. When I was transferring some information, 101%, you'll be getting a OTP, right?
Okay.
Now, that OTP, what I did is, that will not land to your mobile. What I did is I already hacked your phone and I generated a forwarding message.
Okay.
Then the OTP will be forwarded to me. Can't you think that will firewall help to you?
But before hacking, the customer know my mobile is hacking, my device is
How
hacking.
can it will be? I sent a keylogger and I took the control. When you are not being activated, and I will be activating all these application, you may not be. Tell me that every day you will be opening and checking that you are being forward, your call and your messages has been generated in forwarding stage.
Yes, yes.
You will check it out.
Sir, he is asking about that in the new version of phone, if anyone tracking our data, there is a green or orange dot showing in our phone. He is asking about that. If anyone hack our
That is
phone,
what I am saying. Of course, that will be happening. But prior to this, what I was doing, I will not hack your phone. I will forward that rule. Even keyloggers have been installed. Hidden keyloggers I will be installing in the phone. How can he trace that?
Is not possible.
Yes.
In that case, is it not possible to provide the security in OS level?
See, providing the security in the OS level based on the restrictions, whatever the phone you are using, whatever the case you are using, that can be done. First case is when you click that particular link, you should be in a position that link should be blocked by your mobile or by your operating system. First case.
Okay, okay.
If not, no one will help us in this case. See, 101% such type of cases, firstly, the mistake will be done from our end.
So to add, yes, Sridhar, I'm going to add one more point additionally. For example, the bank account can be accessed anyone. For example, what we needed username and password and OTP. For example, one of my friends sharing all these details to me, I can access his bank account. I can transfer any transaction. Am I correct?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
The bank is not
Responsible.
Bank is not responsible. They're creating a structure. We are following that. They are going to say. And second thing,
Yes.
we are getting so many things. Username correct, password is correct, OTP is correct. Means bank will approve to transfer the money.
Yes.
One account to another.
Obviously.
Am I
Yes.
correct?
See.
In case the
For example,
bank will not identify that access by your friend, the particular account only they can consider. That is not their bank not responsible for. If you are sharing the username and password and OTP, bank is not responsible. Am I correct?
Yes.
Your
I'll
friend.
give a simple example to this. See, for example, you are talking about a bank. I'll talk about a Gmail account. Now, somehow you shared your Gmail account to me. Now, I will be trying to log into my browser and the password which you have shared, I will log in. Now, will Gmail allow me to log in or not?
Yes, yes, yes.
Why it is allowing?
Because the credentials is matching. System is checking that Gmail server is checking.
So,
We are able to
as
log
per
in.
the intelligence scenario, the authentication mechanism is satisfying. That is what hackers are coming into the picture.
Yes, sir. But before logging the Gmail, I'm getting the notification right to my mail.
Where you are getting the notification?
I think someone trying to log in a particular device.
Where you will be getting? Where you will be
The
getting?
cell phone, on the cell phone, the number.
My mail. My mail.
Mail only.
Or your mail. For
Mail
example,
only.
let us talk about your email. I'm a hacker. I tried to log in and I logged in. And I will delete that particular message. Why? Because I have already been logged in.
Yeah, it will take a few minutes. Before that, we can delete it.
Yes, that is what. See, these mechanisms, there are been possible ways. So that's why hackers are trying to come into the network and they are being hacking us. Okay, that's why we are learning the cybersecurity scenarios where we need to access, which type of scenarios we need to access, and which one we should not access. and what are all the process we need to follow, what are all the strategies we need to follow. If something is been happened, how we need to analyze, what URLs we need to click, what emails we need to access, how tools will help us. These are all the parameters we'll be looking at. As you can see in my screen, these are all the topics which we are going to cover in our sessions. This is cybersecurity course, as I mentioned you, completely it is related to a SOC analyst. So while learning SOC analyst, we'll be discussing about the networking basic concepts. Then we'll be going with the cybersecurity concepts. Then we'll be discussing about the basic cyber threats, attacks and attack tactic techniques. Then we'll be seeing about a vulnerability management related to the web security. And we'll see something related to incident response, malware analysis in detail. Parallelly to this, we'll be checking out some, we'll be learning some hands-on experience related to hacking skills. Why
Sir,
we'll be learning this?
Sir, do we require a coding knowledge too on this?
See, I can say that you are not going to write any coding for the cybersecurity part, but there are a couple of cases you required minimum knowledge to understand the code for analysis purpose. That I will let you know very clearly and crystal clear. You no need to write any code. Just in some cases, not in all cases, 10% cases, just you should require some knowledge on coding. That's it. For understanding what is happening in this.
So
Yeah,
which
got it.
language, if you know, it's better to understand these things.
Yes.
Sir, if the hacking is illegal, then why people are creating that type of tools? Why the government is
Institutes.
stopping?
Okay. Let me conclude. Good question. How many members will be watching movies in iBoma and movie rules? Was it legal?
Yeah,
No,
oh, sir.
How many members are using this?
a lot of
Sir,
members on daily
Okay,
basis.
fine. In that, we also let us take, right?
Yes.
Now,
Of course.
what is the advantage? Why you are using this one?
because we don't have.
Free of cost, we can
Okay.
see the movie.
So, newly released movie without spending some amount, we are trying to watch that. Now,
Yes.
what the purpose of that particular person creating this by taking a risk?
Just saving for some amount.
Obviously, right? He is taking the risk. Whenever someone is been identified, we will not be punished or we will not be doing, but definitely they will be catching that owner of that particular person. Now, even though it is illegal, we are trying to access it, right? Same way, in terms of hacking, as we know that IBOMA is the known one, we can able to block. But why the cybersecurity tools? Cybersecurity tool helps for identifying as well as for doing cyber crimes, both ways. That is what. And government will say crystal clear when you type something, this is only for training purpose, not to implement this.
No, sir, I just want to asking if that's important, why government just take it itself? They don't public the softwares or the tools.
See how many they can restrict. Do you know the list of softwares which cyber crimes or cyber criminals are doing? See, when I was known that particular one, I can block that particular one in my environment. Individually, we are doing, but I can't. See, we have list of IPs, list of websites. How many websites are there? Malicious websites. Can you able to list?
Yeah, per second in the world, creating lakhs of website alternate immediately.
Now, can I able to block all these websites?
Impossible task.
No. When we will be blocking this?
When we identify, when we get the scenario, that time only
Yes.
we will.
Same thing will be happening in the other case as well. Okay, it is highly impossible to stop and restrict everything. When and on it comes to us, then we will be restricting this case.
Yeah, Sridhar, I have one more additional question related to Gmail. Can I ask it?
Yeah, please, please.
The question is, for example, you said Gmail is hacked. Okay.
Okay.
The question is that mail I want to retry back to me without accessing hackers. Is it possible by using a semi
Retry in the
concept like that?
sense. Retry in the sense.
Retry means I want to back again. He's not going to access again my Gmail.
I can't able to guarantee that. That will be depending upon your capabilities. That is what we can. For example, I hacked your account. Now you are saying that you want to retain your account back and then it should not be allowed to hacker. This is what you are trying to do.
Yes,
One
for example,
case,
I'm
yeah,
going to change the password immediately. I'm going to add authenticator, so many things.
yes,
Maybe
yes, yes. Prior to this,
will
what
work or
the damage happened from your email, you have to check it out. From there, you have to check that whether this pen been injected something, transferred something, any malicious content was injected in your PC. Everything you need to check it out, and then what you can do is you can rechange. I mean, like reset your password with authentications and all. This is one way. Next,
Sir,
no, you think that it is not safe, then the other way is try to change completely your password, not password, your email account as well.
sir, if the virus is available in my system, then in the second time it also take my password and send the message.
Yeah, that's what we are here, na. We will be protecting, identifying. Cybersecurity tool will give this scenario. We'll investigate and we'll rectify it.
Mike, okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Mhm.
My question is, you are saying that we can change username and sorry, username it's not possible. Password and multi-factor authentication we can, okay. Now question is, you are saying that it is already injected or something in the inside the mail. If you again, it's going to be, if it is, we are not, as a normal user, we are not sure about it.
Mm.
Okay.
That
If
is
we are,
what.
yeah.
When the expertise comes into the picture, of course, if you are not in a position, definitely it would be an harm because something has been already there, right? And the one more scenario, if you reset your password also, the current session may not be expired. So what you need to do is you need to sign out from all the devices. Until unless if you refresh that, it will not be applicable.
Is
And
is there any option like sign out for all devices in Gmail?
yes, from tool we can do it.
Okay.
And even from Gmail also we can do it. I will show you in the
Sir,
sessions.
in the
Yes,
PDF
sir.
link.
I have doubt. So if you are using any Windows laptops, anything, and we can install any external softwares, right, like K7 or anti-malware softwares, like these can protect our systems.
Based on the application capability. Without knowing that application, I can't say that. Yes, based on the application capabilities, definitely we can do something.
Sir, can you please share this PDF on the chat, sir? Syllabus PDF.
Yes, institute people will be sharing this particular one. I will ask Ashok and Keep to share this particular one
Okay,
in the
Sridhar,
chat.
I have one more
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Don't mind. If you don't mind, I will ask Arans, no problem.
Yeah. Fine. Please go ahead. No worries.
The question is, for example, everyone is doing that. I'm not sure about it. For example, MS Office, we want to install, we have to pay something purchase account. Am I correct?
Yes.
In that, in the internet, we have cracked version.
Okay.
If you are installing that, is it problem to, is there any chance to hack that our system, or how it
See,
should be in this scenario?
there are two ways in this. Nice one.
In that case,
So what?
Microsoft will be not responsible if
Yes,
anything goes
first
wrong.
case. Yes, very good, very good. Microsoft is nowhere responsible on that particular cracked version as you have installed the crack. And the second case, the cracked version, what you are installing, and you are not sure whether it is safe or not. 101%, I'm not sure what type of software it will be and what cracking it will be. Maybe it's keyloggers kind of scenario. In
But
that case,
the
anyone can
application
hack
will
it.
work, right? If a
Yes,
cracker version
application will work. Application will
as
work.
it is.
See, if application doesn't work, hackers doesn't have any scope to take the control. His agenda and his motive is that application should work. In the backend, he need to take his information. That is what. Got it?
Me,
Afzal.
They are going to in that maybe they install something. Maybe they are going to only steal the password or stealing whole the data, or else when we
See,
are
that purely depends on the case to case. I can't judge that. See, if I have something application, I can able to say that this file will be doing this one. Without knowing that, I mean, I can't say that. What he will be taking over. By seeing the file, analyzing the behavior, I can say that he is able to read the passwords, he is able to modify the details, he is able to create this, blah, 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 blah. But before knowing or before seeing, I can't judge it.
means it depending
Yes,
on scenario.
and analyzing, definitely there would be something.
Okay, thank you so much for.
Sir, what is the
Observe, please.
the course?
Something. You raised your hand.
What is the duration of the course?
So the course duration is 45 days, daily 1 to 1.5 hour sessions.
It's only going to held on Saturday, Sunday, or every day?
No, every day, daily. So the sessions will be starting on next week. I mean, June 1st week. That is date on 4th. They're starting the batch.
We have
June
to pay
4th.
any amount. Is there free still?
Which one?
We have to pay any limit fee amount or something.
For which one?
This course.
Yes, obviously it is a paid course.
Yeah. 45 days. Okay, that is fee details I'm asking.
Fee details, you just check with the institute people. I'm the person only, the trainer and technical part.
Sir, may I know how many demo classes we have?
So today we have been conducted this demo and we'll start the course from 4th onwards.
Okay, only one demo.
Yeah. So if you want, I think there is a recording session. You can check it out. And regarding the course content, institute persons will be sharing you. You can drop a message. They will share you that content.
In the
May I know
WhatsApp
which tools are you using, sir, for the course?
online
So
works.
we will be using different tools, EDR, SIM tools, email solutions, and I'll make you to practice you from that.
Which SIM tool?
We'll let you know that. We'll let you know.
Sir,
Is this course
Elastic is one of
helpful?
the parameter. I will let you know. I will make you to register in Elastic, and you can practice that from Elastic.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Timings of the session.
Sir, is
Timings?
The
this
time.
Probably it would be from morning 8 to
8 to?
9.
Okay.
sir, in the Ashok IT WhatsApp channel, they told that it is a free online workshop.
Yes.
You're saying that it's a paid workshop?
The online 1 week workshop.
1 week, I think check with the institute people. I don't know how they have been enrolled this particular one. I'm not sure about this particular case. Check with them. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I am into Windows admin, where
Okay.
I have already 8 to 9 years of experience, and I am planning to move into the cyber security.
Yeah.
So
101% you will be having an advantage. Why? Because you have the complete admin rights and you know what the case to case will happen in terms of laptops, desktops, and all. So this would be an added advantage. 100% you will be free and
Sir, I'm a data.
this course will be helpful for me to obtain any
yes,
industry certificate
yes.
certification like cyber
So
security
after
certifications.
completion of this course, you will be eligible for Azure 900 course. You can able to write directly Azure 900 course.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm a database administrator. I use SQL. So, will it be helpful for me in advancement or something?
Yes, obviously. I mean, like, I don't know what kind of role you are working in a database administrator. Definitely, database administrator and cyber wing will be a correlation because the data will be extracted from the database, obviously.
Yes.
So, 101% it would be an advantage and helpful.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Sir, what is the impact if AI is coming very boom in the market, sir? How it will give any impact on this domain?
So your question is impact on this one.
Yeah,
Now tell
cyber
me,
security. It's a maximum we can see whatever.
see,
I'm a developer, sir, basically.
simple correlation. When
Yeah.
AI is emerging, automatically threats will be increasing more. So obviously, cyber department has to increase more. Nowadays, organizations are focusing more on cyber security, and they are releasing funds on the cyber security. Majority funds, I can say.
But in the company, how many cyber security employees is required, sir? Because on demand, how much it will be?
I'm working in an MNC company. We, as a cyber wing, so our company employees are 5 lakhs. Now, I will leave up to you with the different modules. Can you judge that how many people will be in our department? Total cyber security, approximately.
Like
So just
10,
Sorry.
Like
10 or
10,000?
Oh, that is huge. 253 is the strength. Okay.
No,
Only
Sridhar,
cyber wing.
this course is for role L1 or
L1, L2.
L2?
Both
Oh,
L1 and L2 you can able to.
Sir, I'm
okay.
currently in Java development and I currently in Spring. So is that going to help me in my career?
So you are been working professional, or you just learned the Java?
I'm currently learning everything.
Okay. See, as I said, you cybersecurity will be an upcoming one, and which helps us a lot in the environment as well. And moreover, coming to the package wise also, compared to Java, you have 100% difference in terms of that.
So then what is the certification levels it is there, sir? I have overall 15 plus years experience on development
See,
side.
certification levels, they depends upon us. We have starting from Azure, we have SAN certificate, we have CISP, we have GCIH, different levels of certifications. Based on our skills, we'll go.
Okay.
Sir, as a DevOps engineer, this course will be helpful for
So DevOps has their own security platform. They have been developing their own security systems. Yes, obviously.
Sir,
Hello.
every cloud has its their own security, right?
Yes, DevOps has their own security. They are developing.
Hello.
Yeah.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Sir, can career gap people can handle this one because I have
Yes,
3 years.
obviously. How many years of experience?
Sir, I was into a business of my family. 5 years
Fine.
of career
See,
gap. That's why.
3 years you can mold it to cybersecurity and you can enter it.
No, I have career gap of 5 years. 5 years.
No problem. We'll work it out.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Hema.
Sir, how we can secure our phone and laptops from hackers? They don't do.
Simple answer this. Don't open unwanted messages. Don't encourage unauthorized sites. This will restrict 90% of your. Don't pick the unknown number calls. Don't reply to unknown numbers. Don't access messages. This 90% of your phone will be controlled over this.
Sir, but most cases people hacked because of they use modded applications in mobile.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying now. When a messages lands to you, many people don't know and they will be accessing. This is what happening. When we control this, automatically everything will be in control.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah.
So whatever the syllabus you are covering, is it a standard one or else only like which is with respect to
This is the
certification or else?
standard syllabus related to L1 and L2 positions in software process.
Okay.
And sir, we will be applying for cybersecurity associate. Which
Yes.
which designation we will
L1
be
and
applying?
L2.
Sir, do you teach any store tools, sir? This?
No.
Okay.
Sir, how to know whether our phone is hacked or not? How we can make sure our phone is free from currently, if it is already done any hacked or something, how to remove or how to explore whether
First of
we are.
all, how to identify that particular case? Definitely there will be a chance. So regular activities with the functionality of your phone, and when the phone is hacked, you would be having a difference.
Yeah, hard reset is the
Anyway, we'll
option.
see that one in practically when. That is what I'm saying now. There will be something different. I'll show you in real-time classes how system, when the system got attacked or hacked, where we can able to see that. I'll show you.
Okay.
Okay. For any other queries, please reach
So
out to the institute team
sir, for
members.
this,
These data will be shared over the chat to you guys. So you can refer this particular one. And if you have any queries, ping the institute team members, they will guide.
I have a question, sorry,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Sir, weekly everyday sessions. I mean,
My question is, after this, which certifications can I sit for so that I can prove my
That is what I am
experience?
saying. From Azure 902, you have multiple certifications based on your skills, experience you can get. So first level would be Azure 900, 500 certifications. And the sessions are daily sessions, morning 8 o'clock. Okay.
How many days, sir?
45 days.
45 days.
And so for getting into a company with this role, do we need to clear the certificate also? Just by learning the course, we can enter
Based
into
on the
the
company requirement. It's not mandatory, but if you have certification, it would be advantage.
Sir, are you or any of your like your team going to going to provide assistance to clear the certificate?
For certification one, no. From our side, no. In future, we'll let you know that, but as of now, no.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
sir, like, does it need any Python or any language, like
See, there are some
programming language
scripting
for this
languages
behind this?
required. Wherever
Okay,
required, I will let you know that.
okay.
To extract some scenarios, we required scripting that I will let you know that. Okay.
So this course
Right.
will be like Monday to Saturday, right, sir?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time. So we'll team will get in touch with you. If you have any queries, please reach out. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
thank you very much, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello.
I think sir has left.
Okay, bro. How much fees to bro? 45 days. Sir? Hello.